I think that drill bit looks just about right. Might be a 3/16. What the hell? No, sorry, that's a 13/64. So, but that's gonna leave me just a little bit of slop in the hole. Give me some fine adjustment, and then I'll come back through on the other side with some set screws once we get the position locked down. Yep, it's a pretty good loose fit, so we'll have a little bit of adjustment here. So now we'll go ahead and flip her over and get the face stuck on. Alright, we got our holes drilled in the box. We're going to screw it from the inside, and to attach it, get it in place, we're going to use shims and a secret trick. I'll show you later. Or will I? Maybe I'll censor it. So I got some holes pre-drilled in our drawer box here. We're going to screw it from the inside. Now, here's our drawer face. We could just eyeball it. I've done it before. But what we're going to do today is we're going to use shims and playing cards to get our fit perfect. We got a little bit of slop in these holes so that we do have adjustment, and then we'll add set screws, or if I decide to do a handle on the front, that'll help lock it in place. So yeah, we'll go ahead and... Alrighty, I don't know if I'll have included it in the video or not, but the last attempt did not work as planned. So the attempt here was to use our spring clamps to clamp the drawer face on and then screw it from the back. Now this failed because the drawer face hangs down quite a bit further than normal, about 1 inch. So our spring clamps just couldn't get a good grip on it. So instead we're going to do what you would typically do in a blind drawer stack situation, a full drawer stack, and is use some double-sided tape. Let's get our alignment pretty perfect before we put the first 2 screws in. Alright, now top, kind of like that. Comes over here, and that's good fit. I'll just press that on. Now I can already see where a hair back, about a 1/16 back, which is what I planned for. I promise. I put the screws and the slides in the middle position, so we'll be able to scoot those forward. But in terms of spacing, that's exactly where I want it. Now, I wonder if these clamps will help at this point. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pop our screws in. Alrighty, I got my square tip Ready to drill my holes. Important not to go through the face of the cabinet. Just give it a little love. Alrighty. I got my 1.25" cabinet head screws, my square tip. I know these are going to work because I know my face is 1 inch. I know my sides are more than 1/4, so don't do that. It's never happened to me, but I've heard it's happened to some people. And just give it a couple clicks. We're in the middle of a thunderstorm right now. Alright, now that should be sturdy enough to take out the shims and see how we did. Alright, got a nice even reveal going around the edge. At least it's even by eye. Now, you might be able to see this. We've got a slight, art mirrors reality. I've got a slight recession here. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust the slide screws. We put in these middle position. We'll just be able to adjust those forward slightly and get that perfectly flush with the face of our carcass. Alrighty, after cussing at it for some time, I've got it pretty close. Close enough that well, I guess perfect will have to do. So next thing to do is just go ahead and put the top on.